audition, but I've got to do a tea ceremony. A nun stole my taxi.
My mum's in a wheelchair.
Everyone's mum's in a wheelchair.
And the train guard wouldn't do the ramp.
All you have to do is phone this number here. Hello?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the new Sky Cinema comedy, Paul Doods Deadly Lunchbreak, a film that is co-written and directed by Nick Gillespie, and it stars Tom Meaton, Catherine Parkinson, Chris Marshall, Kevin Bishop and Johnny Vegas. Now the film focuses on Tom Meaton's character, Paul Dood, who is something of a dreamer. He thinks he's got talents, gifts for singing and dancing, light entertainment sort of stuff. And he still lives at home with his mum in his late 40s. Works at a local charity shop, I think it is. But he's got a dream of entering a talent show, the most popular talent show, the equivalent of X Factor or Britain's Got Talent in the UK, I suppose. It's like a really popular social media talent show. And he's got his own account on this social media account. And he thinks he does well if he gets 3 views or a couple of comments here and there. So yeah, okay, he's a little bit deluded, but he's got a dream. However, this one particular day, he thinks the auditions for this talent show are in a week's time, but he learns while he's at work one day that the auditions are that day. So his whole day then is rushed. He has to get his mum, get ready for the talent show, and then get to the talent show. And he meets a lot of obstacles along the way. The guy at the train station is not very helpful at all. A priest and a nun steal his taxi. There's a guy in a tea shop won't give him some water for his mum's tablets, so on and so forth. There's a series of people that prevent him getting to the audition in good time. However, when he does get there, he's still given the opportunity to audition by the host of the show, Jack Tapp, played by Kevin Bishop, but it's an appalling audition. And he essentially, gets told that by the host that he's no talent at all. And then, lo and behold, his mum also passes away. So as a way of dealing with his mum's passing, he decides in his next lunch break, following the death of his mother, that he is going to take his revenge on those people that made that day so difficult for him by killing all the people involved. Right, on his deadly lunch break. What are my thoughts on Paul Doods Deadly Lunch Break? This is a bit of an odd one. This probably will maybe hit closer to audiences from the UK or people that like UK type of humour. It's a bit of an odd film. In actual fact, it doesn't feel like a film. It feels like an extended episode of a sitcom, and not a particularly good sitcom, if I'm being honest. Is this film a chuckle fest? Well, I honestly, no, not really. I didn't remember certainly bellowing, laughing, or anything like that. There was a couple of chuckles here and there. There are some moments in it that will make you smiling, probably chuckle here and there. But it's all a bit silly. But it also has a very dark side to its humour in regards to some of the deaths and things like that, and some of the characters. They're like caricatures of real people. For example, the host of this social media talent show, this Jack Tapp, a very exaggerated version of a full of themselves type host. The guy at the train station, they're all exaggerated people of people that you could potentially meet that, maybe rude people in real life sort of thing. They just kind of dial them up to 11 to kind of make them feel a little bit silly. Especially the priest and the nun, who were the worst people you would want, running a parish. They were absolutely awful people. But the very concept of it, that he's going out on his lunch break to murder these people that wronged him, in regards to that horrible day he had, was, again, it's a little bit silly. So if you can get past all of that, there is a level of charm here with the film that's undeniable. that will kind of take you through this film. But I mean, don't be expecting miracles with this one. You know, to be honest, I'd never heard of this one. It's showing on Sky Cinema, which says a lot. You know, Sky Cinema is not exactly Netflix. I mean, sorry for those of you out there that watch a lot of stuff on Sky Cinema, but it isn't. You know, it's not like they produce or make a lot of films. This is the sort of thing that even Netflix probably wouldn't touch with a barge pole. I seriously suspect it's got an odd sense of humour to it. It's got a very British sense of humour to it. And those of you out there that appreciate that sort of thing might find something here to enjoy. The rest of us, there's a reasonably charming and bearable film here, but also it's a comedy that's just not that funny, if I'm being particularly honest. So, yeah, I'm going to have to give this one a 5 out of 10. It is nothing great, but it's not horrifically bad either at the same time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will be back, of course, with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.